Students, welcome to SPR SSLC English virtual classes. In today's session, I am going to teach you yet another grammatical component, that is parts of speech. Parts of speech is a very important weighty grammatical component regarding your examination because it is carrying 4 marks. One is in MCQ, in that one sentence is given and in that sentence one word is underlined. You have to identify the underlined words parts of speech. So identification of parts of speech is there in MCQ. Second is for analogy. In analogy, one pair is given and you have to form the similar another pair. That is for formation of parts of speech. Third is for preposition and fourth is for conjunction. So near about 4 marks you are having for parts of speech. So regarding that, the parts of speech is a very important grammatical component. As you know that there are 8 parts of speech in English language. They are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, conjunction, interjection, and preposition. So there are 8 parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, conjunction, interjection, and preposition. Our first parts of speech is noun. Then what is a noun? Noun is a naming word. Name of a person, place, or thing is called as a noun. Further, we have a classification of noun. Nouns are classified into 5 types regarding their uses. First one is a common noun. Its name, since it's telling that its quality, that is common. The nouns which are commonly given to the people or place, people or thing is called as a common noun. Commonly given names to the people or places is called as a common noun. Then there are many common nouns like pen, pencil, dirt. In our surroundings, whatever things we are seeing, that all are the common nouns. The second type of the noun is proper noun. Proper noun is a name given to the particular thing or particular place or particular person. Name of particular thing, place, or person is a proper noun. For example, Shakespeare, Kalidas, India. So these all are the proper nouns. Our third type of noun is collective noun. Collective collective noun is a name given to the collection of the peoples or the things. Collection of the peoples or things is called as a collective noun. Group of the peoples, group of the things. We are taken together and we are giving a name to it, that is called as a collective noun. For example, family, nation, army. So these nouns are the group of people's noun. Bunch, bunch of flower. So these all are the collective nouns. Then number 4 type of noun is material noun. Material noun is the name of material things. Material things names are called as a material noun. For example, gold, silver, brass. So these all are the material nouns. The fifth group of the nouns that is very important that is a abstract noun. What is abstract noun then? The abstract noun is a name of quality, action or state. State of being is called as an abstract noun. Name of quality, action or state of being is called as an abstract noun. Then in qualities we are having honesty, bravery, beautiful, in action, laughter, theft, in state of being, childhood, youth. So these are the abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are the name of the qualities, action and state of being. For example, he is an honest boy. So honest is a abstract noun. Then formation of noun. How nouns are formed? Nouns are formed by adding suffixes to the adjective, verb or common noun. Verb and common noun. Nouns are formed by adding suffixes. Nouns are having particular ending and we can identify the noun by its ending. So, nouns are formed by adding suffixes to the adjectives, verb and common noun. So, which are these suffixes? Let's have a glance on it. First one is a ness. Happiness, kindness. So and kind. These are the verbs, and we are adding some suffixes ness to it and forming a noun happiness and kindness. Like the same, hood. For hood, childhood, widowhood, next one is a ship. Friendship, scholarship, next TY, beauty, majesty. Note down whatever I am writing on the board because formation of noun is very important. You are identifying a noun with these suffixes. Okay, so these things you must keep in your mind so that the formation of noun and identification of noun will become very easy for you. ION, mention, pension. Then the next is ENCE or ANCE. In that, distance, obedience. So we are adding these suffixes like ness, hood, ship, ty, ion, ence, ance to the adjectives, verb or common nouns and making the noun. Some more are there. I am writing here right now. OR or ER in doctor, carpenter, IST in scientist, chemist, regularly, beneficiary, AL in arrival, annual, URE in failure, departure, AGE in package, marriage, RY in slavery, bravery, ism in criticism, and feminism. So I hope you are writing all these suffixes and noun and you will remember these all suffixes to identify a noun. In the noun, you must remember one thing that is about the punctuation. You are having a question on punctuation. In that, one sentence is given and you have to punctuate the sentence with correct punctuation marks. In that, what many students are doing is that they are capitalizing all the nouns in the sentence. Capitalization. We know that nouns are always capitalized, but which nouns? Only proper nouns. Only proper nouns are always capitalized, not remaining nouns. Only proper nouns are, you should capitalize all the times the proper nouns. What you are doing that, you are just finding out the nouns in the sentences and capitalizing all the nouns. That is a very wrong method. You should only capitalize the proper noun in the nouns. So this thing you must remember about the capitalization in the noun. Our next parts of speech is pronoun. What is pronoun then? Pronoun is a word which we used instead of a noun. Pronoun is a word which takes place of a noun. Pronoun is a word which takes place of a noun. For example, Rahul went to market. Rahul brought vegetables. Rahul brought groceries. We are not taking the Rahul name again and again, using the name again and again. Instead of that, we are using he. So that he is a pronoun. In the pronoun, you must remember one thing, that pronoun should be agree with the noun in the sense number, person, and gender. If noun is singular, you should use singular pronoun. If noun is plural, you should use plural pronoun. Pronoun must agree with the noun in the sense of number, person, and gender. What is number? That is singular and plural. What is person? That you know that we are having in speaking, we are having third person, that is first person, who is the speaker. Second person is a listener. And third person, about whom we are talking. So, these are the third person. We call it as a person, first person, second person, and third person while speaking. First person is a speaker who is speaking. Second person is a listener who is listening what the speaker is speaking. And third person about whom they both are talking, that is the third person. So your pronoun must be agree with the noun in the number, in the person, and in the gender. It is male or female or neuter. These are the genders. For that, I am giving you some pronouns here so that it will be very clear for you. Person and pronoun. Which pronoun we are using for which person? For first person, I, me, we, and us. Okay, I, me for singular and we, us for plural. Second person is you for both, for singular and plural. You is used for singular also and plural also. Then third person he. For female, she, her. And for neuter, it. This is for singular. And for plural, they, them, and its. This is for plural. So if you keep in mind these all pronouns, then your pronouns are done. Then our third part of speech is adjective. Adjective is a very important part of speech and it's also having for your syllabus. So we are going a bit detail in this parts of speech. What is adjective then? Adjective is a describing word. What is adjective? It is a describing word. Why I am calling it as a describing word? Because it describes a noun. Adjective is a word which qualifies a noun, which describes a noun. Qualifies means what? Giving more information, describing. Okay, that qualifies in the sense describing or giving more information about a noun. So adjective is a describing word for noun. It is a describing word for what? For noun. Describing a noun. For example, table. Okay, I told you to describe a table. What you are doing? You are telling that it is a rectangular table. It is a wooden table. So this, I will tell you, you can describe the table as a massive, rectangular, wooden table. Massive, rectangular, wooden table. So this massive, rectangular and wooden, these all words we used to describe a table and these all words are the adjectives. Further, we are classifying adjective into 7 types according to their uses. Classification of adjective. Adjectives are classified into 7 types according to their usage. The first type is adjective of a quality. As its name, it seems is telling that adjective of quality, it describes about the quality of a noun. It tells about the quality of a noun. Then what are the qualities we are having? For example, brave, beautiful, honest. So these all are the adjectives of quality. Let's take some example for that. He is a brave boy. Rose is a beautiful flower. brave, and beautiful. These words are describing the noun boy and flower. So these are the adjectives of quality, showing the quality of the boy. How is the boy? He is a brave boy. How is the flower? The flower is a beautiful flower. That's why these adjectives are called as an adjective of quality. Our second type of adjective is adjective of quantity. As the quantity words tell us that it is showing about its quantity, how much. It shows that how much it is. What is the quantity of the thing? And it is particularly used for the things, not for the persons. Adjective of quantity, it shows how much. For example, whole, enough, little, few. He ate whole chocolate. So this whole word is described in the chocolate. He ate whole. It shows the quantity, how much. There is enough water for all. So this enough is telling about the word water. So these are the adjectives of quantity. Adjective of quality shows about the qualities of the person. Brave, a person or thing. Brave, beautiful, honest, like he is a brave boy. Rose is a beautiful flower. And adjective of quantity shows about the quantity of the quantity of the things. That is how much. How much is that thing? He ate whole chocolate. There is enough water. Our third type of adjective is a numeral adjective. Numeral adjective tells about the number. There is a difference in quantity and number. In quantity, we don't know the exact number, how much it is. But in numeral adjective, the exact number is there. And that numbers are describing a noun. So these are called as a numeral adjective. For example, first, 3, all, every. So these are the numeral adjectives. She stood first in class. She stood first in class. This first is telling about she. She is describing about she. So first is a numeral adjective. He has 3 sisters. Three is describing for the sisters. All boys are present today. All describing the boys. All boys are present today. Every child took a piece of cake. So this every is describing the child. So here we are giving a particular number. That's why it is called as a numeral adjective. Our fourth type of adjective is demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjective means what? Is demonstrate. Demonstrate means pointing out. It's pointing out a noun. Demonstrative adjective is a pointing out a particular noun. Demonstrative adjective are used to pointing out a noun. Then, which are the demonstrative adjectives? This, that, these, and those. These four are the demonstrative adjectives. This, that, those, and these. These four are the demonstrative adjectives. For example, this boy is very honest. Which boy? This boy. This is pointing out the particular boy. This boy is very honest. That pen is mine. This that word is pointing out the noun pen. Here in first sentence, this word is pointing out the noun boy, and in second sentence, that word is pointing out the noun pen. Those boys participated in cricket. These girls are going to participate in program. So here those boys. This those word is pointing out the noun boy. These girls. Here this these word is pointing out the noun girls. So this is all about the demonstrative adjectives. Our next type, fifth type of the adjective is interrogative adjective. Interrogative adjective. Interrogative adjectives. Interrogative word, you know that it is used for asking questions. Interrogative adjectives are helping nouns to ask questions. Interrogative adjectives examples are what, which, whose. Okay, all WH words can be used as an interrogative adjectives. For example, what answer do you expect? What answer do you expect? So it is helping the noun answer to ask the question. What answer do you expect? Whose address are you searching? Whose address? Whose? It's pointing out the noun address. Okay, whose is helping the noun address to ask the question. Interrogative adjectives are helping the nouns to ask the question. What they are doing, they are helping nouns to ask question. They are the interrogative adjective. Then our next type is distributive adjective. Distributive. Distributive word tell about the distribution. It tells about the distribution. For example, it shows the distribution and point out each number at a time. Distributive adjectives are pointing out each one at a time. It makes the distribution. Distributive adjective, what they are showing? It's showing the distribution. They are pointing out the each at a time. For example, each, every, all, each one, took a book, every student is present today. So here each word, it is showing the distribution. Each, every student, it's showing the distribution. Every. So in such a cases, each boy, we are pointing out the one boy, one at a time. Every student, we are pointing out the one at a time. So these are called as a distributive adjectives. All the boys are present today. Distributive adjectives are helping the noun to point out to one at a time. Then our next type of adjective is possessive adjective. Possessive adjective. See here the word possessive. Possessive shows the possession, means belongs to. Possessive adjective shows the possession. It shows the things are belongs to the noun, that are called as a possessive adjectives. For example, my, its, mine. This is my pen. So it's showing the possession of the noun, that it is mine. That is called as a possessive adjective. So the main types of the adjectives are adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of numeral adjectives, demonstrative adjectives. These are the main types of the adjectives. They are mostly used. Why we are telling that are the main types? Because they are mostly used adjectives. Then comes to the formation of adjective. Formation of adjective is also a very important component because that is there for your examination. In examination, you are not writing the types or definition. What you are doing is only forming the adjective and identifying a particular parts of speech. Next is the formation of adjective. Adjectives are mainly formed by the nouns by adding suffixes. Adjectives are mainly formed by the nouns by adding suffixes. And what are these suffixes? Let's look towards it. Al, agriculture, agricultural. Then ous, curious. IVE, attractive. ATE, adequate. ISH, childish. IDLE, terrible, horrible. ADLE, adorable. Less, speechless, worthless. Earth, circular. IAL, adverbial. Proverbial. So as I told you, adjectives are mainly formed by the noun by adding some suffixes. And what are these suffixes are here? By adding these suffixes to the noun, we can form a adjective. There are many. Only I gave here one example. And it is your task. It is your today's task that you can forms near about 5 adjectives for one suffix. Okay, so by adding al, ous, ive, ate, ish, ible, able, less, earth, ial. By adding these suffixes, you can form the adjective. So for identification, you should look towards the ending, and you can identify the adjectives. As you know that there are these similar words are used as an adjective, as a noun. Okay, then how to identify whether it is a noun or whether it is a adjective? For identify the word is a noun or adjective, you should see that word is following the noun or not. If it is an adjective, it is always following a noun. Adjective is having always a noun after it because it is a describing word for a noun. It is not hanging alone in a sentence. It is always having a noun after it. If in the sentence you are having a noun after the particular word, then it is a adjective. And if you are not having a noun after it, then it may be any other parts of it, or it may be a noun. One word can be used as a conjunction, as a pronoun, as an adjective, but it all depends on how it functions in the sentence. It's all depend on its function. So your today's task is you have to write some more example for these suffixes, for noun suffixes also and for the adjective suffixes also. Write five examples for each suffixes. I hope you understand today's session. The remaining parts of speech we will see in the next session. Thank you.